Hello, everybody. We're going to be going over um, trading psychology today and everything that I think is important with my personal experiences and how you can definitely make it easier and make your trading journey faster by using these tips. First one, we're just going to categorize these because I hope you guys know there's a lot of psychological things that go into trading. And I can tell you some tips that will help you. First one. Well, first few. FOMO, revenge trading, overtrading, and fear. Those are, well, fear of missing out and fear of this, but there's also like a few type of fears that play into the market. Maybe I can show you some examples, or maybe I'll just write it down in general, but let's say this. Oh, I see this little break of structure right here, right? Oh, what am I going to do? Candle forms, closes over it. Do not trade a fucking break of structure, just please. I'll enter right there, put my stop on that fair value gap. But oh shoot, I missed my entry, and now my entry is down here. Fuck. Now my only, well, fuck, dude. It's bad. Okay, wait. Other way around. Sorry, guys. Oh shoot, I have a break of structure and a fair value gap right here. Okay. Well, we see a few right here, so let's list them all out. We have these. Ooh, nice. What do we get? Ooh, we got a retest on them right here. Enter on the retest. Put our stop right there. Where are we going to target? This previous day high. Okay? Let's say this is our ideal. Okay, ideal. This is not a good setup, but our ideal setup that we wanted to take. Like, let's say my name is Little Timmy and I wanted to take this trade. Well, guess what Little Timmy did? Little Timmy accidentally was late to the trading day, and he missed this. He missed the time. He didn't get there on time at 9:16 for that tap in. Although there was no really thing, I can tell you how it's going to help. Oh, so where's the candle right now? Right here. But where would Little Timmy's stop loss would have to be? Probably still at that fair value gap, right? And you don't want to take a negative 0.63 RR. That's horrible. No, you don't want to take that. So that's one thing that you have. FOMO. If your trade leaves you, just let it go. The markets will always be here tomorrow. Markets will always be there every day except for the weekends, but then they'll be back. They will always be there forever unless something happens and markets banned from everywhere. But that's not going to happen for a while. We don't even think about it, okay? FOMO, fear of missing out. If you're late to a trade by a second, just leave. Just get off the charts then. Get off the charts. Don't even think about the market. You need to find a hobby that you can do, okay? That you can do that is equally or less how much you like trading. Like, personally, I play soccer, so when I get, let's say I'm at home and I missed a trade, I'll go out and juggle. I'll play soccer. I'll fucking do cone weaves and shit. Yeah. FOMO. I'm gonna do FOMO and like equals the solution. Get off the chart. Simple as that. Literally, it's like blocking somebody you don't like. Just block them and get off. In this example, get off the chart. Next one that we're going to be going into. Revenge trading. Ooh, what is this? Oh, shoot. Okay, so, let's see. We have, yeah, this one right here that we literally just had. I want to long this tap on that fair value gap. Okay, I'm going to put it right here. Now, we have two people, okay? We have Timmy and we have Jimmy. Jimmy is a disciplined trader. Jimmy is tough, okay? Like we'd say. Timmy, although his name starts with a T, he is not tough. What does Timmy do that Jimmy doesn't? When Jimmy loses his fair value gap and break of structure trade, he doesn't pull out his fucking long position and press buy, 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 buy. He waits until the next day. That's what Jimmy does, and Jimmy is tough. Okay? But what does Timmy fucking do? You don't want to be Timmy, okay? Timmy sees, ooh, I just lost a trade. What I'm going to do? Fair value gap. Well, actually, this one fucking won, but fair value gap right here. Okay, tiny little fair value gap. Or let's see. Tiny fair value gap right here. I'm going to long this on creation. Not only is this just a bad, genuine fucking RR, because you're aiming for the swing high, Timmy loses that trade as well. We're also going to just pull these two things. Where did that... Okay. We're just also going to put these two things together. Revenge trading and over trading, because they are technically the same damn thing. They are exactly what they mean. Revenge trading is when you take a trade right after you lost one. And over trading is when you take too many trades, even if you won, though. That's the thing. That's the only difference between that. Revenge trading is when you lose and you take another one. Over trading is when you win and you take another one. Like, I'm limiting you guys to one trade a day. Okay? Revenge and over trading, how can that be helped? Same thing for FOMO. Get off the fucking charts when you win or lose. There. Simple. These psychological psych problems are very simple to dodge, but they're hard because you want your money. You want your fucking money back. You don't want to give the money to the markets, but it's gonna happen. So you need to figure out how to deal with these psych issues. Now, next one that we're going into, hesitation and lack of confidence. This one is going to be a little bit different. Let's say this. Yo, little Timmy sees that price just had a little, we have a, what is it called? We have a market structure shift right here. Oh, what are we doing now? We're probably in a bear scenario, okay? What does Timmy see? Little thing right here. Break of structure down there. I can draw it out. Ooh. Well, not Timmy. This is Jimmy. My bad. Jimmy's tough. Okay. Timmy is not tough. Timmy's a bitch. But look. We have... If you guys... I don't really even trade break of structure, so... But... Break of structure. Nice. What does price do? Go back up. Go back down. Price tests it. Let's see what we do. So, this is what Jimmy does. Puts a stop right there. Aims for these lows. Bangs that shit for a 1 to 13. Jimmy, you're fucking tough, dog. But, what is his name? Timmy. You know what Timmy does? Timmy sees this exact trade that Jimmy just took. Let's say it's at the same time. Jimmy just took this trade. Timmy is looking at it. And he's scared because he doesn't want to lose his fucking money. So, he's scared. And what does he not do? Pull the trigger. Also known as hesitation. So, how can we help Timmy, okay? Because we know Timmy's not fucking tough. Timmy's sucks at trading. Okay, Timmy is probably the majority of traders. How can we help Timmy? Better buy fucking Timmy's FX replay or... Yeah, FX replay subscription for fucking backtesting. Or just backtest, okay? Because then you build confidence in your setup to know this works. Jimmy backtested his fucking setup and says it works. I have a 1 to 13 and I'm winning 30% of the time because I'm only using a break of structure and a fair value gap strategy. But guess what? I'm hitting banger RRs like this one, so I'm profitable. Timmy doesn't backtest. He sits on his ass and plays Fortnite and Valorant all day. Timmy definitely did not pull the trigger on this trade, and Timmy didn't get to get the profit. Timmy didn't get to have a 3-point stop loss for 48 points. So Timmy didn't get any money. But simple solution, Timmy? Just backtest, okay? Next one that we're going into, fear of losing. This one is a little bit more tricky because, deep down we're always going to have a fear of losing. So, of losing. How can we help that, though? And here's what I'm going to say. Jimmy, Okay, we know who Jimmy is. Jimmy's fucking tough. Let's say this. Jimmy saw this trade, okay? Jimmy, right here. Jimmy's right here. Jimmy saw this trade. Oh, Jimmy saw the fair value gap formation. Because guess what? Jimmy's tough, okay? Jimmy is tough. Jimmy sees that we have this little fair value gap, enters on the close right there, and guess what he targets? He targets these old highs for a 1 to 2. Obviously not the best R, Jimmy. I don't know if I said Timmy and Jimmy, but just know Jimmy's tough, okay? So Jimmy is the one that's doing good right now. Jimmy sees this loss and says, okay, I lost. So why did I lose though? Well, he's going to analyze it. He's going to say, this is probably why I lost. Why? Because right here, what does price do? Price doesn't really close over that. We know breaker structures are stronger when they close over that. And price should really never even come to this leg. And also what? We see that we're in a downtrend. Okay, actually no, just scrap whatever I said. I don't trade fucking breaker structures, but yeah, I just realized this because I'm an idiot. But we're in a downtrend, okay? We're going down. We just saw this. Okay, price made a little thing right here, but we don't really have a lot of confirmation, okay? We did just have this little tiny, I guess, breaker structure, if you want to fucking call it that. I don't really know. I don't trade breaker structures and shit, but Timmy sees this, analyzes it, and says, we did get our entry model, but what happened? We were in a downtrend, and we were trading against the trend, and we lost. Price had a deep retracement, and price went back. Okay, I'm off my computer. Okay, I'm off because I don't want to overtrade or revenge trade. Fear of losing. Trade nonchalantly. And if you did watch my Bed Wars video, where I was playing Bed Wars while ranting because I was trying to fill in the gaps in my sentences, trade nonchalantly. Literally don't care if you win or lose. Fear of losing is honestly the most stupidest concept that I've ever seen. Paper trade, dude, just literally fucking paper trade, because then you will gain confidence in your thing. Just trade with no emotion on there. Trade nonchalantly on fucking funded. It's honestly super simple. I personally don't get it, why people lose, but, whatever. I mean, I don't know why people have a fear of losing. I mean, yeah, if you are like trading live on your first day of trading, yeah, I can see why you're afraid of losing, but build confidence with paper trade nonchalantly while you're in the trade on your phone, and trust your model. Trust your model. It goes all back to back testing, honestly. Trust your model, say, okay. Jimmy says, I lost this trade, but I know it works. I know my strategy works, so I'm just going to keep using it. I don't really care if I did it, if I lost or not. What does Timmy do, though? Timmy sees this. Timmy lost in this trade. What is Timmy going to do? Not pull the fucking trigger on this 1 to 13 trade that Jimmy did because he's not scared. That's how simple it is, okay? A lot of these psych issues are just literally you trade nonchalantly, no emotion, okay? Don't listen to your emotions. Trade off of what you see in the market. Next two, since I'm going to categorize these together, because these are a lot, like, they are usually, they're not similar, but I will just explain them because I think they both have very good ways to do it. Trade nonchalantly again. Okay, nonchalant trading is honestly the best way that you can trade because you don't have any emotion. You're like, I don't even care if this wins or loses. I'm just here to see what the market's gonna do, and if I can and I'm gonna get a lesson out of it if I win or lose. Nonchalant trading. And for impatience, meditate in the morning. You need discipline in your life for trading because you're not gonna always listen to your setup, and that's something that I do really expect of you guys. I expect all you guys to not listen to your setups perfectly, and that's fine because you're learning this. Trading is not a get rich quick thing. It takes very fucking long, but when you build more experience, it is the fastest way well, not fastest way, the slowest way to get fast money, a lot of money. Slowest way to get a lot of money. But when you put in a lot of time, you'll be fucking happy, okay? You'll be happy when you have the freedom to do what you want to do. But here, nonchalant trading. For impatience, meditate. And for greed, this is one that I personally have struggled with. And what I think is the best solution to it is just turn off your phone. Turn off my phone. Don't literally have that system ready. Listen to your system and check back. Back later. Don't take trades off emotions. Take trades off of your system and the market. Okay. I put meditate on there because you need to be patient. It's very simple, honestly. It's simple, but it's hard. Okay? That's how trading is going to be. Attachment to outcomes. I don't think I really need to write this one because we kind of went over it. Attachment to outcome is attachment like, I'm scared that, what is it called? I'm going to lose. I'm scared I'm going to lose. It's just the fear of losing. Breaking rules. Listen to it. Okay, actually this one's really good. Breaking your rules / system. Okay? What are you going to do? Build discipline in your life. And one thing y'all really need to stop doing is gooning. And I know that this is something hard, right? But personally, I stopped because what is it called? I realized that I'm filling my mind with instant reward, like whenever I want it to. And that's not how it is. Gooning honestly is the genuinely way less, but the equivalent of doing drugs. Because guess what you're doing? You're giving yourself reward and pleasure. Time after time, this has actually happened when normal people that have never gooned, when they have goals and they finish them, they actually feel rewarded. Isn't that crazy? And by the way, this is not from some guy that is like, oh yeah, I've never, no, dude, I had a crazy fucking addiction. Okay? You might think I'm bullshitting and I'm like, no, I mean, it's very common, but it's so bad because now I just have to use the discipline. I don't even get a lot of like reward from actually completing tasks. But you can revert it. You can fix the way that your mind thinks to when you get to a goal, you're actually happy. You're actually happy that you did it. And you see that slowly in trading when you hit milestones. But when you have discipline, it's just, what is it called? It's just it's a better version of cooning, I guess. Yeah, it's I know it's super weird to say, and it's like, what the heck? Why do you just tell me to stop gooning? This is a trading course, right? This is teaching me how to become profitable. Why are you telling me to stop gooning? Because it kills your discipline. It actually kills your discipline because I'll tell you how. You goon, you get a lack of discipline because you're saying, I just did this goal, but I don't feel happy. I don't feel any physical sense of reward for doing this. No, one thing that you're not getting is that normal people that have never gooned in their lives, not really normal because they're kind of weird if they've never gooned in their lives because the majority goons, but let's say the minority that has never gooned feels happy when they complete goals and they complete their tasks that they're supposed to do and they have listed out for them. They are genuinely happy. I hope you know that when they complete goals. But if you gooned, I want you to at least for a week try to make a literal daily checklist. And if you do it and you feel like, you'll see the feeling. You'll see that, wow, I'm actually not feeling any physical benefit from this. But you need to rewire your fucking brain. Because gooning kills your discipline, kills how when you're in the market, it kills your discipline to take the good trades, and you will lose money. That will fucking affect you physically. That's what it will do. But yeah, breaking your rules and system, build discipline, read, meditate, do things that build patience and kill the psychological issues in trading. Build discipline, stop gooning. It's simple, but it's hard. Trust me, I know. It's definitely hard, but every time you're about to goon, and you're actually feeling like you saw something and you're like, oh wow, get off your phone and think to yourself, do I really want to keep giving myself an instant pleasure that I didn't work for? And you're frying your dopamine receptors or your pleasure receptors. I don't fucking know what receptors they are, but you're frying them because you're giving yourself instant pleasure whenever you want. You're not working for anything. But when you do, and you actually finish the tasks that you're supposed to do, you'll be happy. And it's so funny because building a schedule and having purpose in your life by doing what you want and actually building discipline in your life kills gooning as well. They're vice versa, but if you lean into the fact that, oh, I want instant pleasure, I don't want to work hard for my shit, then you'll goon. And you'll live, and it'll take you so much longer. I won't say that you won't become profitable you won't become profitable by gooning. You definitely, I'm going to say you can, but your journey will be hell of a lot faster if you don't goon. And that's personally just, yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but it has a huge role in trading, and it's absolutely insane. But yeah, to the next one. Chasing trades is just, if you see the trade leave you, just don't take it. It's kind of same with FOMO. A lot of these are all ones that are oh, you're addicted to trading, oh, I want to take that because I see it, but you already took a trade or you already lost a trade. Just get off. When you lose or win, get off. Okay, it's very easy. Inability to accept losses. That is something that I definitely have, what is it called, struggled with, is inability to accept losses. What to do? Write down on a piece of paper in front of your trading thing, have a notebook or something. Make a rule to yourself that every time you take a trade, get that notebook out, even if you win or lost, but write every single fucking confluence that you see. So I'll just type it out for you guys. Oh yeah, impulse trading is also on this list. Same thing for, just get off the charts. I mean, no, not get off the charts. Sorry, impulse trading is not for get off the charts. It's listen to your system, have your rules written down. It's pretty easy. Ego-driven trading and overconfidence. Let me write down inability to take losses first, though. Take losses. Oh yeah, by the way, bro, when you make videos like this and you talk into the mic a lot, I don't actually have a bottle of water near me, and it's making my mouth very dry, and it's actually, it makes your voice really weird. But I'm gonna keep going. Inability to accept losses. Get a piece of paper. I literally have this in Discord. You can do it online, but I generally recommend a piece of paper. Get a piece of paper. Do top-down analysis. Well, I don't really want to do down analysis for every trade. Every single trade. I want you guys to send me every single fucking trade that you took. I'll make a journal for you guys. Write down every single trade you took, and with top-down analysis. Highest time frame. Use your time frame alignment: 4 hour, 15 minute, 1 minute, 1 hour, 5 minute, daily. Okay. I will probably do that in actual trading context that I can tell you what those time frame alignments do, but just do top-down analysis for every trade. Next one. Overconfidence and ego-driven trading. These are both both based off of confidence. And here's what I'll tell you. Know one thing, doesn't matter how good of a trader you are. Literally, no, I'll just write this down. If your psych is bad, if you're too confident, you will lose. And confident, by confident, I mean like, oh, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. I don't give a fuck who you're better than. We're all traders. You better get your confidence. Better stop fucking jerking your own shit and actually just be quiet. Just be quiet. It's something that a lot of people need to do. And yeah, I'll yap about this one because I don't really want to talk about this one. When you're trading, be quiet. Don't tell anybody. You can definitely pose vacations. But personally, I think confidence comes from trying to prove yourself to people. Overconfidence, not confidence itself. Confidence is built off of back testing and knowing that your model works. Overconfidence is off of trying to prove yourself. Stop trying to prove yourself to other people slash your ego or your self-image. You don't need to prove shit to anybody. Why do you need to prove to them? Are you going to listen to a guy that has never traded in his life and say that trading is gambling? Are you going to do that, actually? Because if you do, then get out already. I mean, you're going to lose a trade anyways. If you listen to these guys and doubt trading, I mean, you just got to do it in the long run. I mean, too many people have succeeded for it to not work. Trading is mathematically not possible to lose if you have the right risk to reward and you listen to your rules and your psych is great. But it is a hard industry. That's why a lot of people lose in this industry, and that's why it has a gambling reputation to it. But this is generally the best thing I'll say. Well, actually, I don't even need to write this in because this is common sense. If you're too confident, then you'll do it. Journal. Yeah, this is honestly it. Stop trying to prove yourself to other people because you don't need overconfidence. Like, you won't have overconfidence or you won't trade off of your ego. Well, actually, I'm going to do overconfidence for this first part because ego trading is a little bit different. To help ego trading, trade nonchalantly. It's very simple. Trading nonchalantly will get literally all of it out. And I know it's like, what do you mean traded with no emotion? People can trade with no emotion. But there's also things as mental breaks, and trading is definitely an industry where you can get burned out. Okay? If you generally are so tired and you're like, you have school, you have all this. I know there's a bunch of traders out there that are like, if you don't want this shit, you will never get it, and you need to put this before everything. Dog, everybody that is gonna watch this, that is that I'm making this for, is in high school. Okay? Half of these you don't even need to worry about because you're still in high school. I'm not saying take trading as a joke and just do it for fun and do it lightly because I mean you'll piss me off, but but like take it serious. But you don't need to put it behind everything. The reason why trading at a young age, not financial advice, I'm not telling you to do this and risk your own money for it, but I'm saying why trading at a young age is a lot better. You get more experience because when you get more experience, you can become profitable faster, and it's just honestly better to be richer at a younger age. Personally, I mean, that's common sense. But you also get so much freedom, you don't need to work, you know? I mean, but why I'm saying that you need to stay in school, if you're watching this, you need to stay in school. I won't, like, it's not like if you don't stay in school, I'm not going to help you. I'll still help you if you're not in school, but you need to stay in school because you don't know how much stress school takes off of you. I'm telling you this, you would never make it a fucking day. For the people that are supposed to be watching this in the club, you would never make it a fucking day knowing that trading is your last option. That is absolutely horrible. You know how horrible that is? Because it slows down your trading. It slows down your. Because a lot of you cannot. Like, you need to generally think about the fact that if I had to rely on trading, could you do it? You probably could. But it's just better to not have that anxiety on you on a market driven off of emotion. It's just not good for you. So don't. Just, I'm begging you, please don't drop out of school for trading full time. You can literally become a finance major. It does. I personally could care less. You can become you, dude. I and college is a good experience. That's the thing. You want to experience college. If you like being out with people and you like talking to people and like having fun, dude, college is great. I mean, you're gonna have to do work, but you can party as well. Like it's more free than high school. So I'm just telling you, stay in school. Don't think that. Don't and do your homework as well. It builds discipline in your life. Okay, put it into your daily schedule. But yeah, trade nonchalantly, and don't get happy over a trade. Unless like you got a payout, then yeah, you can give yourself a pat on the back. You can smile, flex to your friends a little bit, like yo, I just got a payout. Fuck you, I'm gonna slime you out. You're getting slimed out for the day ones, but okay, these are mostly the most important ones. FOMO. Okay, I'll say the list that I have. FOMO, revenge trading, overtrading, hesitation, fear of losing, fear of pulling the trigger, impatience, greed, attachment to outcomes. Just, I'll tell you the things that you really need to, like, I'll tell you. You need discipline in your life. You need a system. You need back testing. Even though it's kind of related and it's not really like psych issue, you need confidence in your trading. Don't get too confident with your trading. Don't try to prove yourself to people. And don't try to like prove your self-image or like protect your ego. Because in this industry, you guys, the guys that are watching this, you are not the best trader, okay? Until I see you in a fucking international thing that says you're the best trader in the world, I'll let you have a fucking ego. I'll let you have an ego however much you want. There's people like ICT that were literally trading his concepts that have lost to the market because of his psych, because of his overconfidence and his ego-driven trading. And he's getting clowned for it. He's reaping what he sowed. But his concepts do work. I just hope you guys know that. But yeah. So, you want to be like Jimmy. You don't want to be like Timmy. You want to do all the things that you see on here. Getting off the charts is honestly one of the best things you can do. Taking a break off of the charts is one of the best things you can do. Find another hobby. Whatever it is you like. Be yourself. That is something that is so, like, not normalized in the fucking, what is it called? In the world itself. Why are you trying to be like somebody else? Don't try to be like somebody else. Do what you want to fucking do. Because whatever you want to do, you will do it better than a lot of people that want to be like others. Like, let's say this. If you don't want to trade, don't trade. If you want to like get good at a game because you want to be like somebody else because you feel like you're not cool, don't fucking do it. You won't be better than the people that actually want to do it. People that actually want to do it will be better than anybody that doesn't. It's pure off passion, okay? Passion holds a lot of stuff over this, and it depends on like how consistent you are. Personally, I don't know. When I got into trading, I just loved it. I liked trying to figure out where the market was going to go, trying to see where the candles are. And the question that you have to ask at the end of the day is, if you knew, I have one for trading, but because it's probably the best one that I can use in the reference. If you knew that you wouldn't make any money off of trading, would you still do it? Would you still do it? Would you still trade? Would you still try to see if you could guess the market correctly? If yes, then I'll tell you something. This journey will be a lot faster for you than a lot of other people. But you definitely need to be disciplined with everything in your life. I know there's like things that's like you need to hunt and like you need to lock in, but if you're stressed and there's like exams going on or something like that and problems in your life, step away from trading. Trading's not going to help you. Take care of yourself first, because if you don't have your mental state, then you can't trade. And it's simple like that. I know this is genuinely probably the longest video I'll ever make for this course, but it's the most important one. And also, I'm going to go into personal experiences now. You guys can get out of this if you want, but I'm just going to start ranting. Trading, even though you've seen, like, even though I know that it's worked for people and that it can definitely 100% work for me, you'll be scared, okay? You will be scared. There won't be a day where you won't be scared. You will be. And you'll wonder if it's really all gonna be worth it. If you quit there, then you already have your answer for you. But if you keep going, then it will probably work for you. There's been plenty of nights where I have been scared, where I have actually prayed and asked to God, God, is this really going to work out? If it is, can you please send me a sign? And the only reason is because I genuinely think that this is what I know it sounds corny, but like, I genuinely think this is what I was born to do. I don't know. I, I, I stick to it. I backtest so much, even though, what is it called? It's boring, but you are a knife in the trading industry, and you just have to sharpen yourself. You have to make yourself sharp. You're a panther, a knife. Those are the best examples I've seen, and I've thought about the knife. You are sharpening yourself with the markets every single day. And when you start trading, you'll be the dullest thing ever. You will be like a fucking stick. But the more time you put into it, you will see that time come back to you. You will see that, oh, you locked in for the, what is it called? You locked in, let's say maybe freshmen are taking this. I don't know if they are, but you are locked in right here. And for the next 4 years of high school, it will breeze by if you like what you're doing. If you really like what you're doing, these years will breeze by. But the thing is, when you get to that fourth year, and when you get your first payout, which I genuinely think is so possible for you guys to get in your second year at least, you will be well off. And you have a mentor. I can literally be your mentor if you want to study the mechanical model. But yeah, it works. If you need a mental break, take a mental break. You don't need to sell all your clothes and everything to, buy a subscription. I can definitely share mine, but definitely take mental breaks. That's why the weekends are there. I personally still backtest on the weekends on Saturday and Sunday, but because I like it. But if you have a bunch of stuff going on, don't do it. Just relax. Take your mind off of it. Watch a Netflix show. Doom scroll. Who cares? You need to realize that these teen years will be the best years of your life. But if you put some of that time into what is it called, trading, you'll have the best 60 years more than any other people. After high school, at least. You'll have a hell of a time in college. You'll have a bunch. It'll be great, okay? And not everybody's journey is the same. You need to remember that. Not everybody's journey is the same. Mine, I feel like, is way too fast. But I pray for it. Like, I feel like I owe it to religion a lot. But, I know you don't always have to follow, like, somebody else's religion. But I prayed to God, and I was like, please give me a mentor. I got a mentor. I got a dude that traded inverse fair value gaps. He taught me how to do a lot of it. He didn't teach me a lot. Crazy. But then a kid in that server introduced me to another guy, and then that guy gave me a $50 gift card to get it funded, and then I past that shit. And I'm happy because I feel like you just have to trust, like, that it will work out if you actually, well, personally, I'm not going to force you into religion, but I pray, so I would, like, encourage to, whatever, to be Christian, yeah, I would encourage to be Christian. And I know that that's, like, something that's like, oh, you don't have to, I mean, but just maybe ask once and you'll see what happens. He'll show himself if you ask, but personally, he's just done too much for me to not believe in him, and it's pretty amazing what he's done for me. But obviously, not everybody's gonna agree with that, so it's all just pure opinion at the end of the day. I'm gonna get out of this religion talk right now because I know not a lot of people mess with it, but I do recommend just maybe asking if you want for a mentor or something, anything you want. The time will come. The time will come. If you keep working at this every day, the time will come. And I'll be honest, you really need to do your schoolwork, but I did sacrifice a lot of 9 o'clocks in school to trade. That is something I know for sure. I took a lot of time out of school to trade too, and I'm past all my classes. I mean, I have a good GPA. But yeah, that's personally all I have for you guys. If you're sad and you think that it won't work, just keep working, bro. I know it sounds crazy. Take mental breaks. Listen to the stuff I said this. Personally, don't get greedy as well. If you can get a job, please, because then you'll know that you don't have to rely on it. Please don't go from demo to live. Go from demo funded live, okay? And then that's how it's gonna go. Or back testing demo funded live. That's honestly, I think, the best pathway for you guys, because you don't have to risk a lot of money to make some money. But everybody's journey is different, and you just have to accept if yours is a little longer than somebody else's. Don't compare yourself to them. I've already told you at either it was in the Bed Wars video or this one that comparing yourself to other people is just the death of, what is it called? Death of like how you trade. You'll get like confused and stuff. Keep it simple so you understand. You don't need to make it understand for anybody else. I'm gonna try to make it understandable for you guys, so you guys can actually because I'm gonna try to teach you guys. But other than that, that's kind of it. I hope you guys good luck on your journey. Definitely listen to these rules because these are real. Stop gooning, bro. But other than that, yeah, just believe in the journey. Know that it's possible because you search up Kian, search up Dutch, search up Powell. Then it's gonna come when you work hard enough. Just trust me. If you have a plan, and I genuinely believe this, like, as our generation, I genuinely believe we have the highest chance of making people with the most money. Because there's just so many ways to do it. We have online stuff. If you're broke, you just wasted your time. Or you got really unlucky. And I know that happens, but if you have a plan, when I first started trading, I could not see myself failing. And I'm serious. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I couldn't. I genuinely thought I had a plan. I know it's going to be a long time, and I'm okay with that. But I have a plan for this. I have a plan that what I can do to make money. And what I can do in trading to, be successful in long term. And I don't see myself failing. That's the problem. A lot of people, if you visualize yourself at your goals, if you genuinely see yourself at your goal, you already got it. Now put in the work. And actually now, that's all I have for you, okay? And I'm going to have to upload this fucking video that's like an hour, possibly. But that's really all I have. Watch these again. If you need help with anything, you can ask me, but a lot of your answers will probably be in this video for psych, at least. So, see you guys later. Have a nice day.